Here we see that the pair is still playing with this green line, and this line is 100-week moving average. We can see that since the middle of August, the pair is closing a bit higher than this line, then once again falling down, then once again testing higher levels, and so on and so on. This price action near this 100-week moving average on the upside and 50-week moving average on the downside is continuing and continuing. We can see that the volatility in euro dollar in the past few months has significantly declined in comparison just what we had before August, in July, in June, and so on. The volatility is low in euro dollar in general this year, but the past few months are making the record low volatility. As last week we tested support of the 50-week MA and didn't manage to settle above 100-week MA. In my opinion, what we will have this week is yet another week of this small ranges and of trading between these two lines. I simply don't see any momentum here on the weekly chart, and still the pair has scope to stay in this range for a time being. Of course, a time of a breakthrough is coming, it is certainly so. But if we have this support line drawn, we can see that the range is getting more and more narrow. But I don't think that we will get a breakthrough this week. It is unlikely. Probably some major move will happen closer to the US election, or maybe the euro will manage to stay calm until after the election. We'll see that, but in the short-term horizon, I don't think that we can count on a big move this week. To see the picture in greater detail, we visit the daily chart. Here I have some indicators applied. Once again, I have moving averages. The the gold line is 200-day moving average. We can see that the euro is currently testing levels below this line, and we see that during the last 3 days, the resistance is provided by, here we have 50-day moving average. This is this brown line. I think that we are now moving to 1.1120 support. This is the minimum of September 23rd and also minimum of August 31st. So it is a rather important support level. Also here we have the blue line. It is the first weekly pivot support line. Weekly pivot indicator showed that the pivot point for this week is lying at 1.1183. We are currently trading below this level, and it means that the euro is in negative territory. Next support levels below 1.1120 will be around 1.1040. This will be a rather sizable decline. I think that the euro is currently more vulnerable to a decline than to another attempt to show some growth. All in all, here on daily charts, the moving averages are almost horizontal, So potential for great volatile move is limited. Last week, we had some interesting dynamics of the single currency. The euro got a boost and managed to recover from lows. These lows of this candle, red one, on the speculation that the European Central Bank is thinking about tapering its quantitative easing program. Well, it was hell of a news because the market was trying to guess whether the European Central Bank will increase monetary stimulus, not taper it. And some speculation that the European Central Bank is going to taper its easing was really surprising for the market. It was not what traders are preparing for. The information came in form of report by Bloomberg, and according to it, the regulator would start winding down its bond buying by 10 billion euro a month. The program is currently scheduled to end in March 2017. However, this information, this speculation, soon was disregarded, as there was no official confirmation of this info. And earlier, the ECB President Mario Draghi has consistently said that monetary stimulus would be extended past March if necessary. Judging by the Eurozone's data, judging by the weak inflation, well, it looks like something is necessary to encourage the European economic growth. However, we see that the monetary policy of the European Central Bank becomes less and less effective, and this explains why such rumors about tapering of quantitative easing come to existence. However, it is unlikely the European Central Bank will allow the euro to strengthen much and to visit levels much higher than 1.13. I think that it creates too much risks for the region's economic growth. So we should look forward to weaker euro and higher US dollar, and to prepare to sell the European currency. I think it can be done at the current levels, and positions may be increased if support at 1.1121 is breached. And in this case, we'll have our target at 1.1040, 1.1042. This week, we'll watch German trade balance, and German and Euro areas economic sentiment on Tuesday. These are the main data releases from the Euro area. Also, if we speak about Euro, we remember that there are concerns about Deutsche Bank. For now, these concerns have subsided a bit as traders see that there are no immediate consequences of the problems of the bank, but still it didn't manage to reach an agreement with the US authorities, which demand Deutsche Bank to pay a fine. So I believe that it is a negative factor. Resistance for the European currency is located at 1.1180 and also at 1.1205, and we have resistance line located near 1.1235. I think this is the limit for the euro on the upside.